Hello, I'm giving a pre-intro to the intro that I actually already filmed in this exact same spot, but just looking a little bit differently and having very lackluster energy because it was 2 a.m. and I was at the very beginning of pulling all-nighter. We had a very interesting start to this trip. So I hope you enjoy the chaos that is my anxiety of oversleeping and missing important work things. But I hope that you enjoy the Amsterdam vlog. I'm gonna let 2 a.m. very tired Jenna take over now. Enjoy the vlog. Hi friends, and welcome to the Amsterdam vlog. It is currently 2 a.m. and I have not slept yet. I have this crippling fear that I'm gonna miss my train. My train's at 8:30, 8:34 to be exact, and that is a very, very reasonable time for a train to come and get me for a trip. I'm so afraid that I'm going to sleep through my alarms just because I've had just been sleeping in for however long I want. I'm on no kind of schedule whatsoever, so this is concerning. So around 11 o'clock, I made the very educated decision that I just wasn't going to sleep at all. I'm thinking that around 3 or so, I'm gonna mosey on down to the gym and do a middle of the night lift because that is always very fun for me for some reason. Do a little chest and tricep day. It's like an 8.5 hour train ride. So I figure if I can't get a solid 8 hours, that's concerning. We have to do something about that. If I can't get an 8 hours tonight, I'll get it on the train and I'll be fine. Hopefully I don't fall asleep before 7:20. Okay, so it's currently 3:05 and I'm feeling a little bit more energized. I definitely need to get up and move, but I just got ready for the gym. So now we're gonna try and walk to the gym at 3 a.m. We'll see if my mom picks up her phone. So, update. Talked with my mom on the phone. That was really nice. I'm gonna walk over here. I finally get to the mall. And there's no way to get into the gym. We talked to the security guard. I flagged in a security guard, and he only speaks German. Okay, and he was acting like I didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, no, I can't get in. So I'm gonna try another entrance. No way. Oh my, literally, that's my gym right there. Despite all odds, I was very persistent and I figured out how to work a regular elevator and I'm very proud of myself. Oh, she feels so strong. I had a really good workout actually for having no sleep and just running on a shit ton of caffeine. Oh, I had a new PR of 115 pounds on that machine. I was proud. I was doing some little chest presses. There was 3 people in the gym and it was actually a very big vibe. And this was a very good workout. We ended with 45 minutes of the Stairmaster after. Felt good. I just got back from the gym and I feel like death, but I was able to do an hour 20 of weightlifting and then I did 45 minutes on the Stairmaster. And that absolutely killed me. And then I walked home. So I'm gonna lay down for 10 minutes and then we're gonna go to the train station. So, yeah. This was literally the most reckless thing that I could have done, staying up all night in order to make an 8:30 train, but we did indeed make it to the station. Really did not think that I was going to be able to figure this out. This has been one hell of a 12 hours. But I found my platform. Pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to be. And I'm going to get on the train as soon as possible and knock out. I was literally passing out on the bus and the train over here. But we made it. And we're okay. We're okay. I don't know if I said it, but I am here on work. My host family is staying in this really cute apartment right on the river. Really cute. And then they put me up in literally, oh my gosh, I have to show you guys, literally the world's smallest hostel. It is so tiny. I'm gonna have to show you. But whenever I went there with my host dad, the look he gave me was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I don't think you understand that this is character building, my guy. Anyway, so I just got off work. I'm exhausted. And I think I'm headed to a cafe to go journal a bit and just kind of enjoy the streets of Amsterdam for the evening. So, yeah. I had such a wonderful evening walking around by myself. I really didn't get a chance to kind of explore on my own or explore at all whenever I got there because I went straight to the apartment after checking into the hostel. And oh my gosh, this vlog, I'm just telling you now, is going to be full of a lot of scenic shots. It's so cool. I just got here today and I'm already so impressed. It's so gorgeous. Wow. Everybody's biking. Something really cool. I think, look at this. Wow. Something really cool is about like, I want to say a year and a half ago, I was looking into moving somewhere new and I really, really wanted to move, oh my gosh, to Amsterdam. And I remember looking up, look at that. I remember looking up videos, like live street views of Amsterdam, like people on bikes, like live streaming the city, and I would sit and just watch for like hours, wishing that I was here. Like, what a cool, like, full circle moment. I wanted so badly to live here and be here. Look it. Year and a half later, look where we are. Anyways, I look like a crazy person, but look at this view. I was able to walk around for about hour and a half, 2 hours or so, and was able to get a lot of the area down. But it got very dark and very cold very quickly. But nonetheless, I was still able to see a lot of the pretty shops in the streets. And this is the hostel. The staircase, I'm telling you, those were the stairs of death, and you had to hold your breath going up and down those stairs. Jesus. And this is my room. Very cute. I was impressed. So... literally, the wall art is so good. See, I'm on Main Street. Pretty cool. Still had a lot of surprises. First being the stairs, second being everyone on the floor had to share the same bathroom. There was only one toilet for about 5 rooms. Also, this was the secret little balcony that was attached to my room, and you could prop a little stool out there and sit, and I would sit out there and listen to music pretty much every single night, and it was lovely. Good morning. Woke up a little later than I wanted this morning, and I did not want to get around because my roommates were just being like absolute elephants all over this room, and I was just laying here like... It's day 2 in Amsterdam. This is the fit. I'm gonna go and work for a bit, and then I have the rest of the day off, so let's go have a good day. We love a home with a little bit of character, and I literally just wanted to emphasize that you can't even tell. They're so steep. They were terrifying. So I just got off of work, and I decided to change outfits. I'm wearing a lot more layers now. It's so cold here. It's so cold. Anyways, we changed outfits, and now I tried to get a ticket to... Look at this view. Look at those houses. Anyways, I tried to get a ticket to the Anne Frank house, and it's sold out until Monday. So I'm just gonna go walk by, see if they have any standby tickets, or like if anybody didn't show up. It's near the end of the day, so hopefully. I looked up some pretty neighborhoods, nice neighborhoods to walk around, and one of them, a very well-known one, is Jordan. So we're gonna go walk around Jordan, and then I have a little picnic packed in my bag, so I think I'm gonna find somewhere to sit and journal or sit and draw. I've been drawing a lot today. I drew a lot for my kids at work today. So yes, we're off, and I'm very excited. Also, I wanted to mention, this is so cool. So with my last family that I worked for, the trips that we went on, the first few we went on, I would look up a bunch of things to go and do, because that's what you do before you travel somewhere. And a lot of the time, just because I was working, I found it very tiring at the end of the day. I didn't want to go see a museum or do a walk or anything like that. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is like just so romantic. Look at that room full of books. Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyways, I was too tired to go and do all of that. So I kind of just stopped researching places and just did whatever I felt like I had time for. You know, I tried not to get my hopes up. So with Amsterdam, I didn't research anything. And I didn't get tickets or anything beforehand because I thought I'd be working more, and I'm not. And yeah, so now I have all this free time just by myself in Amsterdam. That's so cool. But wow. So I did go by the Anne Frank house and they did not have any tickets, which was very sad. But just another reason for me to come back to Amsterdam. We love a good excuse. But oh my gosh, this is Jordan and it was beautiful. And a lot of this trip, I just ended up going around and doing a lot of sightseeing, kind of giving myself little self-guided walking tours and seeing monuments and statues. And this was a really cute restaurant that I really enjoyed. I'm literally obsessed. Okay, this earbud is not even working anymore, but I'm obsessed with Amsterdam. Wow. I'm just blown away. I want to live here. And I know I feel like I say that about every single place that I've visited so far in these videos. But I want to live here. It's so beautiful. And the people watching is fantastic. You can see through everybody's windows. They're just these giant, I'm gonna put in videos, you'll see, but they're just giant windows. And it's just like, the light is so gorgeous. Also, it's 6 o'clock and it's pitch black. It's been dark since like 3:45. Love that. My gosh, there were boats everywhere. They were so beautiful. This was one of my favorite ones that was like really close to my hostel. It's like pirate ship. My intrusive thoughts are going to win. Literally, I could just get on the pirate ship. I could theoretically. Like there's just a rope there. Is that a cat? You know, the full sender of why I liked Greece more than Amsterdam. I know that's a big jump to make. But the reason why I thought I liked Greece more was because of the cats, and I just saw three stray cats on the street. 3. Oh shit. Wow. Like, it's just so romantic here. I love it. I love it. I have no words for how cool tonight has turned into. I'm just going to, can you hear me if I put my phone here? Maybe. Anyways, so I was sitting out on the patio of my hostel. There's like a lobby, and then you open up these windows and then you climb up into the patio. So I'm sitting out on the patio and I'm journaling, I'm having my dinner, and I see there's a window open above me and there's like a light coming out, and I'm looking up, and at this moment a head pops out and we make eye contact. He goes, hello. And I was like, hi. And then another head, and then another head pops out, and it turns out that window and then the window above it, all these guys start popping out. They're all speaking in like a British accent. They're all friends. They're yelling up and down from like at each other, and they're like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm having my dinner. And then they eventually decided to come down and join me. Literally the cutest group of friends, so adorable. They're here for their friend's 21st birthday. They all just came to Amsterdam for the birthday. Oh, I really hope you can hear me. Anyway, so they came here for the birthday, and we start talking for like 30-45 minutes. Then we go and drop our stuff off in the hostel, and then we go and we hang out somewhere, we get some drinks and stuff, and now they're going on a smoke boat, just a boat where you can smoke at night, and you like go around the canal, which it's so cold. I'm sure it's so cold on the water. So I came back to the hostel and then chatted with one of the employees who works here, him and his 8-year-old son, and he was telling me about everything that's going on right now with them in court. Really exciting stuff. Glad I was there for that. And yeah, we hung out and talked for like an hour and a half or so, and now I'm back in my room chilling on the balcony. I thought you would enjoy this view. This is amazing. I also walked around and saw a lot of really cool stuff. Everything here is like so picturesque and so like romantic looking, with the giant windows and like the cobblestone streets, and just like everyone here is just like so joyful, and all the shops are just beautiful. It's such a gorgeous city, and like I'm just feeling like so inspired being here. Like, how can a city like this not spark joy and like inspiration? I don't know, getting slightly deep, but I really wanted to move here, and I should have. If I moved here, I would have been so happy. I would have been very happy with that decision. Now it's on my list of places that I want to move. Hello? Anyways, the guys that I met are also here until Sunday. So loud, for what? They're also here till Sunday, so we may hang out again. We'll see. And maybe I can get them in the vlog. That would be really cool. Anyways, so I'm going to bed. And tomorrow we are going to the zoo. And I'm going with the kids and the parents. I'm going with my host family, so I don't know if I'll be able to film much, but wow, I just love this. I love this spot. And I'm probably keeping my roommate up. He's trying to sleep, but until tomorrow. Okay, so it's day 3. I slept okay. In the middle of the night, it was like really hard to sleep because it got really cold. Apparently the heater stopped working last night, which really sucks because it's very cold here in Amsterdam. I don't know why. This time of year is just freaking freezing and very gloomy. But nonetheless, I just watched the bus I was supposed to take pull away. We are headed to the zoo, but I wanted to share this. Okay, so yesterday morning and this morning, I think it might become a morningly thing that I do, but the owner's wife and the owner invited me to come sit out with them on the balcony. Yesterday morning, me and the owner's wife, her name's Tamiko. She's from Japan, and she cooks everybody breakfast. She makes fresh eggs and has fresh coffee and bread every single morning. It's part of like you don't have to pay extra for it. It's like included in the hostel price. Anyways, and so I go and I get my eggs, whatever. And yesterday morning, we were talking outside. She came and sat outside with me because I was sitting on the patio. She comes and sits outside with me, and she starts talking to me about the guys that are in my room, questioning me about the 3 men that are staying in my room with me, whatever. And she kind of just starts shit talking them, which I thought was really funny. And so we just start chatting, whatever. She's a really funny lady. She's pushing 60. She's lived here for about 20 years, and her husband's the owner, and he's owned the hotel since 87. And he's been here forever. And so yesterday morning, we were talking about them. I see her again this morning, and she, after she cooks everybody's eggs and stuff, and she has a second, we make eye contact, and she was like, to the patio. And I was like, okay. So I go out on the patio with her, and she starts asking me questions about the 9 British boys that have come, the 9 children, she said, that have come. And I tell her the whole story about how I met them and how we all went out, and how it was just me and like these nine boys following me everywhere because I was leading the whole night. And she got a crack out of it. And then the owner came out, her husband, and sat out there with us. And it was just the cutest, purest thing. It was just such a fun moment that I got to experience. I'm hoping this is a every morning type deal. We layered up today, so I'm fully prepared for the zoo. Very excited. Should be a fun day. I'm gonna go meet the kids, my host dad now, and should be a good time. I'm excited to see some otters. I also really need to get pictures. So, that's my bus. It was a very cold and gloomy morning this morning, but over the river and through the woods, I did eventually end up getting to the zoo, meeting up with the family. I didn't get a lot of footage of the zoo itself just because I was working and I was with the girls, and I just kind of wanted to spend time with them and enjoy the moment. But this was such a cute zoo. I didn't even get the best animals, just whenever I was able to pull my phone out. But some cute little apes sharing some lunch. But I was really happy that I was able to join them on this. We had, what is this behind me? Wow. We had literally the most, this is so pretty. I want to go see that. The most wonderful time at the zoo. So much fun. I love my host family. They feel like my family. So they literally call me their third kid. They're like, oh, I need to let the third kid know not to stick her fingers through the fence because the birds do bite. Yeah, that was very fun. And lunch was amazing. So good. We all just kind of picked on all the plates and it was super, super good. I bought a ticket to the Rigi Museum. So I'm gonna go see that for a couple hours and then I'm gonna go back around 5:30 to their place. Look at the river. Wow. And then I'm gonna watch the girls for the evening while they go on a little date night. So we'll have a little girls' night. It'll be fun. Really excited. Wow, so pretty. But yeah, walking to the bus station now. Wow. Look at this. Sun did eventually come out and I had a really nice walk over to the museum. This is a museum and it was freaking gorgeous, so giant, so beautiful, so many different things to see. This is like the front area where you like wait in line. This is like the very front entrance that you're able to access all 3 levels of the museum at. This was just absolutely gorgeous with the stained glass windows. And it was very busy despite it being midday or so. I went around 2 o'clock, 2:30, but I was so happy that I was able to see this museum. There was 3 different levels. It had different ages of art. I'm not a very big art history person, but after visiting this museum, I definitely wish that I was more of one. It was beautiful, gorgeous. I was on the verge of tears for like half of it just because I felt so lucky and so happy that I was able to experience this. It was very busy, and so I kind of had to rush through some of the parts of the museum because there was lines building up, but I got to see a lot of very gorgeous, classic, famous paintings that I've always wanted to see. Okay, so I just finished at the art museum. It was wonderful. I found a really good spot to like sit and, you know, just be on the verge of tears and just like do a little journal entry. It was very nice. And instead of taking the 20-minute bus to the apartment to go back to work for the evening, I decided to take the 40-minute walk because duh. And I'm in awe. I'm so happy that I got the chance to come here. Like, hold on, let me get not in the middle of the street to show you. But like, just wow. It was so cool that my walk was timed perfectly for the sun setting and I got to see the sky turn all different kinds of shades of red and orange and the way it reflected on the buildings and the water. And just look at that. It was gorgeous. I'm walking around in literally every single street. I'm walking around along the canal. Keep in mind, look at behind me. What? No wonder everybody was painting up in here during the Renaissance and all the paintings and stuff that I just saw. No wonder all of these artists were so inspired. I'm inspired, and I don't even paint regularly, so landscapes and things like that. It's so beautiful. How could you not want to capture this on a canvas? Anyways, I'm walking home from the museum and just kind of dilly-dallying around the area that the museum was in, exploring a bit. Wow. I did say that this vlog was going to be filled with a lot of just scenic, rounded shots, but oh my gosh, can you blame me? Look at that sky. It was the first pretty sunset that I was able to catch since being there, and it was definitely the best of the whole trip. Like, just look at those colors. Oh, so happy I was able to walk through this. Okay, so this is day 4, day 3, day 4. Anyway, day whatever. This is the fit. I just went downstairs and had some breakfast. And while I was at breakfast, this guy, Derek, came and sat next to me. And we started talking. And he's from Canada. And he does theater. And he's also a very good artiste. And he also has a travel journal. Very fun. And now we're going to go to a market together. I do have work later, so I can't be out too long, but should be fun. this market, oh my gosh, I'm so happy we were able to go. This was actually recommended to Derek and I by the owner's wife, Tamiko, and she was like, oh, you have to go, and gave us very loose directions. And at first, a little discouraged, didn't think we were going to be able to find it, but I'm so glad that we persisted. And it was so colorful, and just, I was so happy we were able to go and experience this for, I think we were out there for like hour and a half or so. Had a really lovely walk. Derek got some dates. They were delicious. And that was my morning. It was really quite nice. I just got off work. We didn't really do much today except for just like hang out with the kids. I did the market this morning with Derek, and that's really it. Then go back to the hostel. I'm so tired today for some reason. There's no way that just 2-3 days of travel being somewhere new wiped me out. Who am I? That's not like me, but I'm very tired. I was like falling asleep at the dinner table. I felt so bad. Like, they even let me sleep in and everything and come in like an hour late. I have like 3 or 4 potential plans for the evening, so one of them is bound to work out. If it doesn't, the 5th potential plan is me going to sleep in my bed for the 3rd night in a row. So, and I think that's okay that this isn't like a crazy trip. It didn't need to be a crazy trip. I have to be at the train station at 10:15 tomorrow morning, which is totally doable. Oh my god. So, we'll see if I get around to vlogging this evening and what I get up to. So, see y'all when I see y'all. The original main plan was going to be hanging out with my friend Joanna, who I met in Munich, and it's actually in the Munich vlogs. But she got a really bad stomach bug and wasn't able to go out that evening. So I was bummed about that. And I wasn't really feeling like hanging out with 9 guys. So I just ended up hanging out with Derek. And we actually had a lot of fun. We had some wine and we played a card game. We're Not Really Strangers card game, which ended up being really fun. And I think we hung out for like 4 or 5 hours. We made a wine run, little run to the grocery store to get more wine for it just to be closed. Like, literally, we're sprinting up and down Main Street trying to get to the store on time. It definitely looked like I was chasing after him, like trying to mug him or something, and I would give anything to be a passerby or a bystander and a little fly on the wall to witness the insanity that was Derek and I last night. But yeah, it just ended up being a chill night, and I actually had a very good time. It was nice to have just like good conversation, good company, and good wine. So yeah, I did actually, highlight of the night was probably me busting my ass down some wooden stairs, because the stairs in this place you saw like literally were like this, especially the ones going up to his room. It was like a ladder. When we were joking that it was like an Anne Frank room, because it felt like it was like a ladder up to a hidden secret attic. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. The next clip is literally the only clip I have from the entire evening, which was a portrait that we made together, both of us being artistes. Don't be intimidated. It is quite beautiful.
Wild card.
This morning, the morning of final day, Derek and I met for breakfast in the lobby and chilled for like an hour, and then he very kindly offered to help me bring my bags to the train station. So this is the very cute, whimsical view of the street that was being filled with bubbles and very nice music, and it was very cool. You say good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. And that's it for Amsterdam. The train ride home, I rode back with the family, which was actually a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. I fully prepared myself for 7 hours, and it ended up being 8 hours on a train with 2 four-year-olds and, you know, the parents. And it was actually really nice. It was very pleasant. I was able to get a really good, like, 2.5 hour nap in. And we did a lot of coloring and a lot of sitting and the girls behaved really well, and we had a really good time. Overall, it was such a great trip. It was a great trip that I got to do for work, you know, and so it was a really wonderful opportunity. And I fell in love with Amsterdam, and I wish so badly that I could go back. Most of the time, whenever I go on trips, by the end, very seldom do I want to stay longer. I'm a very much like, I miss home after a while, but with this trip, I wanted a little bit more. You know, I definitely wanted to explore more. I wanted to do more museums, but Amsterdam, if you're thinking about it, I was thinking about it for a good year and a half, wanting to go, and I finally got to, and it was everything I could have wanted and more. So thank you so much for watching. I don't know where I'm going next. Actually, I do know where I'm going next, but I'm not disclosing that information, but you will see in about a month. So I'll see you in a month for my surprise trip.